All right, so we looked at SageMaker and also Azure ML Studio, but let's still take a look and see if we can run notebooks in Google Cloud. Obviously, I have Google Code Lab, but let's see if there's something directly in here. I honestly don't remember. But we'll go over to Vertex AI because if there was one place it would be there. We could also just type in notebooks at the top here and see what we get. And so we have Workbench. So that might be a way of, yeah, I think that's their managed way of running notebooks. It is. Okay, great. So why they call it Workbench, I don't know, but it is one way of doing it. I already have an existing project here, so you'd have to create a project. I keep using my FreeBSD, and I never seem to clean up my projects. One day I will. It's just managing projects in Google Cloud are kind of a pain compared to something like Azure Resource Groups. So we've now enabled it. That was really fast. And we'll go ahead and create a new instance. We probably should be paying attention to the cost. So over here, it's showing us it is $1. So that's kind of expensive, but maybe we can choose what we're running underneath. Yeah, and so here we can see we have, I mean, these are our environments. And I guess they're just kind of pre-built environments for us. We're not really choosing exactly what we want. All environments have the latest GPU libraries installed. Okay. So we have Debian and Ubuntu. I mean, I like Debian, but let's go over here. Does this one become cheaper? We switch over to that. No, it does not. I'm going to go back over to just Python with Intel MKL. What is Intel MKL? You think I'd know? I know usually mostly all the stuff. Oh, math kernel library. Okay, yeah. But you know, I was hoping that I could choose. Oh, here it is. Okay. So down below here we have our configuration. So C3 was what we were trying to launch earlier for something. But you see we have a few different options. We have AMD, Intel Skylake. I want something that's just going to be cost effective. So, and I only want a single vCPU. Oh, I don't know. Let's choose N1. Is that cheaper? I just remember Skylake being cheaper. So I went here, and now we're getting into something more reasonable. This is even cheaper than ML-M3 Medium, right? So and we have a lot of options here, but again, I'm not trying to run something for real here. Look how much memory I have. So this isn't something that you'd run a real workload on. It's just me trying to show you how to launch up the notebook, okay? So we have US Central 1, Iowa. This is totally fine. I'm going to go down below. We're going to go ahead and create this. All the other settings are fine, and we will take a look and see what we get. Really happy about that cost, though. That's really good cost. I don't know if it has a free tier, to be honest. Here it says, Vertex AI Workbench user managed notebooks is deprecated and will support. Recommend you migrate to the AI Workbench instances. Oh, is that what we're doing? Okay, is that what we're using right now, the instances? User managed notebooks. Jupyter Lab 4 is now available in this. Well, how do I know what it launched? I don't even know what it launched. Managed notebooks? Okay, I'll give this a refresh here. I don't see anything. I mean, I definitely am creating one up here. See all activities. You got to turn on that MFA. Nobody make fun of me for not having my... I'll get my MFA turned on, don't worry. Before the boot camp starts, I'll make sure my MFA is turned on, okay? But I'm not sure. Is it launching or what's going on? Executions. No. That is, I hate that because I can't tell if it's installing now or not. And I don't have any notification that suggests otherwise. So I'm going to give this another hard refresh. Okay. And so I'm on instances here, right? Like, I don't mind launching two. I just have to pay attention to it. So I'm going to go ahead and create new. Defaults. This is fine. Is this experience a little bit different? Oh, did it take me to a much more... no, not really. I'm not sure why this is so different. Create new. I don't want a T4. No, thank you. I wonder if that's what Colab uses. But here we have an EC2 standard for 20 cents an hour. Why was the other one giving me so many options? Here we go. Instance. What does user manage look like? Manage notebook. Well, what did we have just a second ago? Why is this experience completely different? Whatever. I'm going to go over here on the left-hand side. I'm going to go to instances, as that's what it's recommending us to do. I'm going to create this new one. I don't even know how to get back to that other interface we just had. That's totally fine. And so here it says EC2 standard for, I'm going to go advanced options. I just want to see if I have a little bit more flexibility to change my machine type. And so I'm going to go over to N1, which is it any cheaper? Oh, it is. Okay. But I don't know what happened to my my other one there. And this will idle after shutdown before minutes. I'll say range 10 minutes. I like that. That's good. I like that. So we'll go ahead and do that. That's like the lowest setting I've seen so far. I think, anyway. But yeah, I'm not sure what happened to that other notebook. And I thought like in my notifications it would show up here. I guess not. Again, just still clicking around here. Yep, nope. I don't know what happened to the other one. I'm sure in a month, Baco's going to be like, hey, Andrew, you spun up something that has cost down here. We also have Colab Enterprise, which I'm not obviously going to use. I'm not an enterprise. But yeah, I guess they have that as well. But we'll stick with Workbench here. And we'll just wait for that to become available. Yeah, so do we click into it? Yeah, we're just waiting for it to start, I guess. Okay, so we'll hold on tight. All right, so yeah, it's up now. I had to refresh, as sometimes you have to do. Let's go ahead and open up Jupyter Lab here. Okay, we'll just give it a moment. Nice little Google Cloud logo. And here we are. The experience is obviously a little bit different. I don't recognize some of these here, Notebook Executor. So it looks like they have a little bit differences here. We have a little nice notebook template here. Yeah, some things here. I'm gonna just stick with the regular Python for now. I'm gonna go ahead back to the launcher. We'll choose Python 3 IP kernel. We'll do our usual pip install transformers. Nothing exciting here. Okay. All right, I guess we modify the hardware here. So yeah, it kind of reminds me of like SageMaker Studio Classic in that there's a few more little integrations. I actually prefer SageMaker Studio Classic as opposed to the new SageMaker Studio, but AWS wanted to change it. So yeah, we installed it there. And so now we have another environment that we can work in. So if you did not know that, you can do that. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that here today. And so that is another place where we can use notebooks in the cloud, okay?